Hey, what's up YouTube? We're changing a battery here. This is on a 2012 Nissan Rogue with the 2.5 liter in it. This battery here has low cranking amps. It's only putting out 334 and it's supposed to be putting out 690. Already ordered the battery. We're going to go ahead and disconnect this battery and get tearing into it. So we are going to start off by disconnecting the negative battery terminal first, which is going to be the one usually on the side closest to the fender for the either the black wire, and it's not going to have the red cap on it. So loosen that up, just pull that to the side, and come over here to the other one. This is a 10 millimeter. This should just lift off here like so. There we go. Move that to the side. That comes off and just set it aside. You're gonna need a deep socket. It's easiest to get these posts off here, so we'll just loosen these up like so. Go to this one. Pretty easy battery to change, really. Loose. That one's loose, and now we should be able to just maneuver this out somehow here. Yeah. I have to take this bolt the rest of the way off, get in the way. There we go. It's got these little like J hooks on the end. Just sit that in a safe place. Clean it up if it has anything on it that like corrosion like this one does. Now this is nice because this has a go handle, so you should be able to just lift straight up and out, and there you go. Take that down for your core. Make sure you clean up your little tray down there, but yeah, honestly, the reinstallation is just the reverse, so we'll record that once I go get the replacement battery. So we'll be back here shortly. Okay, we're back. I went to the auto parts, got a new replacement battery here. We're gonna go ahead and throw this battery in, and this is the Die-Hard Gold. It's the Group 35 version with 640 cold cranking amps. So go ahead and just toss that in. I've already cleaned out the tray underneath here. Throw this in here. Clean this up real quick here. Just gonna put a little bit of, I like to use a little bit of fluid film on the bottoms of these so they don't corrode. So let me get a little bit of that real quick. In this case, this is the blaster, so I'm just gonna give this guy a little spritz here because it was starting to rust a little bit. There we go. Run this down over top of this, push that down. There's some hooks down in here that you have to grab hold of. Okay. Start spinning this nut down. This is the 10 millimeter nut. Yeah, that old battery is only putting out 334 cold cranking amps, so it was definitely shot. And with winter coming up here soon, right around the corner, I do not want to be taking any chances, especially if he's going to be driving this vehicle possibly further away than usual for work now. So I figured get your 10 millimeter here. A little tricky because you got to hold these, like, I guess they're like a J hook in place here. You gotta get them to sit in there. There we go. Keep that from moving around. Probably be easier if I would use the electric tool, but I don't have one readily available at the moment, so we're just going to do it by hand. And that way you guys out there that are doing this by hand can, as well, that don't have special tools, can see that it can be done without using tools or any kind of special tools. Now this doesn't have to get ridiculous tight. I mean, you're not sending it to the moon, so snug is about good enough. I mean, that's not going anywhere. So go ahead and hook up this terminal here. Let me see if I have a thing to clean that real quick. These are handy little tool that you can get that you put the cap on it like this, and then you can clean the terminals like so, and that makes them nice and clean, so you get a good contact. So those are nice and clean. And then the other end, set that aside. You can go inside this part here and clean it, just so you know you're getting a good connection. Do the positive side. That looks beautiful. Okay, so that's nice and clean. Put your little tool away. You can also use a piece of sandpaper too. Some people just use sandpaper to do that, so make sure it's seated on there good. Now you don't want to touch metal when you're doing this because you'll arc it, so you just want to kind of be cautious when tightening this not to hit the socket wrench off of anything metal that will ground it. Alright, that's not going anywhere. We'll do this side. This is the negative side. Make sure you take any, if there's plastic caps on these, make sure you take them off. Don't install it over top the protective cap. The protective cap is literally just there for purposes of protecting everything. So that should do it. They do sell a special grease for batteries. I just give it a quick little what have you of the fluid. That'll protect it. And that's it. Should put your red cover back on here. Like that. And fire her up. So go ahead and start her up. Should be fine. Let's make sure it starts good. Give you a quick view of that installation there. So pretty simple, like I said. And there's these J-hook that goes down inside of here that loops up and around like this, that holds in there, and there's also one back and down there that loops in there too, and it just tightens down on those two pegs. 10 millimeter. You want to go to snug, you don't want to over tighten it, so go in here. Actually, I don't have keys. Let's go get some keys. Okay. Make sure she starts up good. I don't have a reason to believe it won't. Fires right up. Beautiful. All right, kids. Well, I hope that helps somebody out and was able to provide them with some information on how to install a battery in your 2012 Nissan Rogue. So thanks for watching, guys.